What's going on, fellas? Welcome to another body game video. This video, nonetheless, is how body game isn't enough when she's playing games, right? So give me a like, give me a comment, give me a subscribe, and we getting straight into it. So the first one is, if you have a body game, if you have a physique that looks nice and appealing to women, if your face is attractive to women, or even the wordplay on how the things you say to her, she's going to project onto you. Let alone if she sees you talking to other women. This could be in school, this could be in the gym, this could just be in your day-to-day life. And if you're talking to other women, you're making other women smile, you're comfortable, they're comfortable around you, right? Then a lot of girls, your body game's not going to be enough because they might look at you as a player. The amount of girls that I've seen, like, they might eye you, they may look at you, they could even smile, play with their hair, but and of course orbit around, right? But at the same time, this is why I say you need a mouthpiece. This is why I say you need other attributes, because your body game isn't going to take you to the finish line with some of these women, especially when you make them feel insecure. Why do you make them feel insecure? Well, you have a physique. You know how to hold frame. You're comfortable in your skin, or at least you present that way, right? So she's probably not used to that. Her boyfriends, her exes, the dudes she talks to, they're not at your caliber. So a lot of girls will play games just to see what kind of man you are. And let's just say you both are into each other. It could be a situation where she doesn't want to be vulnerable or taking advantage of you just digging out her guts and leaving. So there are some girls like that. You got to understand this one, guys. The second one, it ties to body game, but also sex as well. I really want you to pay attention here. I really want you to pay attention here, because I be preaching this since I was like a teenager. I be preaching this even to this day, because I don't care. I think Duke Dennis said you can kiss her, you can hug her, you can tell her you love her, but your girl is not your girl. So what I'm saying, there are certain girls, bro, where, you have the physique, you could even be digging out her guts the best. You could be making her climax 5 or 6 times in one night, in one just go, right? And you're thinking like, oh my God, like the way she talks to me, the way our body communicates with each other, that's my girl. But the whole time, if you really put it on her, some of these girls, especially some of these younger girls, bro, they'll self-sabotage. They will they will automatically assume you're a hoe. They'll automatically assume you're doing it with multiple women. They might ask or throw it like, oh, you must have kids, or you might be hiding your family. Just like little dumb stuff, but they're trying to throw something and see what sticks, right? And also what a lot of girls too will do is they will self-sabotage, because if you really put it on her, she will play games like maybe like in person. I've had girls where in person it was great, it was amazing, like the sexual chemistry was amazing, but outside of that it was terrible. We just couldn't click mentally, we couldn't click even on a friendship level. So a lot of times a lot of girls like that, they're already thinking that other girls are playing vital to the title on the things she's not doing. So she's gonna go out there and do what what she wants to do. And she's gonna do what she wants to do regardless. But especially guys, if you've never made a woman climax multiple times, especially if she's never had that feeling, a lot of girls too that self-project and self-sabotage, they will have sex or be intimate with other men. Why? Because they want to see if, and these are younger girls, or you want to say thoughts, hot girl summers, just, these are modern women I'm talking about, guys. Not all women, but some women are like this, guys. Some women will sleep with other men just to see if they can make her feel the same thing that you do. And a lot of girls, they can go through, this guy, and not get a fraction of it. And that just goes to show that your body game isn't enough. Like, if you really like this woman, you're gonna have to have a wordplay, a mouthpiece. You're gonna have to have confidence. You're gonna have to have certain things going about yourself where you know how to maneuver a particular woman. And honestly, a lot of times too, this kind of girl you probably just want to have fun with anyway. You know, you just want to play your role, play your script, and when it's time to throw her back into the streets, you know, that's where she belongs. So hopefully that makes sense. You want to I don't really want to say avoid this woman, but you want to be aware of this woman because she will play games, bro. She will, in person with sex, it'll be great, but when you leave, some girls, they're only coming through when you hit them up, bro. So hopefully that makes sense. So the next one is like the girl you really like. Maybe you guys speak a different language. Maybe you guys, you guys communicate with eye contact. You guys communicate off body language. You guys communicate off just the physical. And of course, she's attracted to the body game. But it's like, it goes to show, bro, that I'm telling you, girls are studying you. Girls are watching you. They have their own mental gymnastics they have of their own life. And then when you have the body game, when you have the presence of a real man, it just makes a woman curious. It makes a woman feel something. And a lot of times it could feed into her own insecurities. So what do I want to say? A lot of girls will shit test you to see how much you like them, right? So going back to, I guess, the first and the second one, it's like if girls are, seeing you talk to other women, they know you get other women, and it's like, oh, I don't want to get played. I don't want to be another one. Well, the reason why women are like this is because there are a lot of dudes that aren't, they're not shit. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not perfect. There's a lot of women that can say I'm not shit. But at the end of the day, I am who I am. So I want you men to understand who you are as a man, understand the woman you're talking to, understand that body game it's not everything. It's going to get your foot in the door, which is a great conversation starter. But a lot of times, bro, you're just going to have just bare minimum a mouthpiece. You're going to have a mouthpiece. You're going to have to at least dress the part. Because the only way you're really going to avoid the games and the toxicity in this dating market is if you're rich. If you have status, if you have, an upper echelon of abundance. And, even then it's really just because women are going to come and go and you can just, the company just stays afloat. So I also do want to finish this video like this as well for the ones that are still watching. Thank you. Give me a like, give me a comment, and subscribe. And it's like, you have to shoot your shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? You have to shoot your shot. I want you guys to have Mamba mentality. I want you guys to really be shooting. Like, you cannot be scared of rejection. You cannot be scared of, oh my God, she's with her friend. You cannot be scared of, what does she think you cannot do it, bro, because a man that is a man, that is being an actual man, he's going to go after what he wants. And the same woman that's studying you, the same woman that's calling you a player, the same woman that's playing games, it's either you be a man, you approach her, you talk to her, or you kick her to the curb. That's okay, baby. We're not meant for each other. I just had to let you know you look good. If you haven't been told today, I just wanted to tell you. But I respect what you're saying. You have a good one. And I've seen a lot of times girls will play games, especially if this is at school or the gym, something of that nature, when you guys run into each other again. I've seen a lot of girls play games where they try to double back, especially if they see you talking to other women. They're trying to orbit back in your circle. They're trying to wave. They're trying to smile. So women, a lot of times too, bro, I'm not going to just say women, people don't know what they want. So you have to know what you want. You have to know who you are. So that way, when other people are saying however they're feeling for the day or the moment, you're congruent to who you are and you walk the path that you're supposed to walk. So hopefully that makes sense, guys. I really want you guys to understand that a lot of girls aren't going to play mind games. Just because you have the physique, even if you have money, even if you have the looks, she's going to play games. It's inevitable. Do not go in the body game journey. Do not go into the fitness journey just for a woman, because I guarantee you, you're not going to get the results you think you will. And the reason why I say that is because there's a lot of guys that think, just because I have muscles, it gets you all the women. No, it gives you the eyeballs. It gives you the attention. it's up to you to hold and maintain the attention. And a lot of times that comes with your lifestyle, how you carry yourself and how you speak, fellas. Because these girls will always play games. I'm shooting. I'm not worrying about the shot that didn't go in. I'm still shooting. You know what I'm saying? I might make a part two, but I'm gonna end it like this, bro. I'm gonna even be vulnerable. I had a little shorty, bro. I was going crazy on her. I messed with her heavy, at least sexually. She playing little games, the back and forth. We were doing this off and on, off and on. You know, she comes back months later. Off, you know, we have a little time. We go off and on one more time. And not even one more time for the final time. I said, bet, stand on that, and we good. You know what happened that same night? I had another shorty FaceTime me. And she damn near wanted to fall asleep on FaceTime. I just hung up the phone. I'm not falling asleep on FaceTime. If you're watching, I apologize, baby. But no, like, you have to understand that, you know, when one comes, another one will enter. You know, when one leaves, another one will enter. Especially if you're on your physique, you have a mouthpiece, you stay available. This is why I say stay available. You have to stay available, fellas. You have to just be ready when the game wants you to enter, right? So there's so many more nuances. You know, when you enter the game, sometimes you don't even need to shoot the ball. Sometimes you just got to see what the defense gives you. Maybe you just need a Euro step, right? You know, that's the kind of game she's playing. She's playing a little defense like that. Let me just go around. Sometimes you're on a little fast break, you know, a quick little jumper, boom, you know, timeout, sub, get off the court, you know, just compliment her and keep it pushing. These are things that you need to do. These are things that you need to know. And obviously there's more nuances than this, but I appreciate y'all for watching. Hit the gym, drink water, pray, talk to the man above. You know, love y'all boys, man. And you ladies watching too. I appreciate that, man. So we gonna come back soon, and hey, just stay tuned.